to everyone. My name is Ashwini Pachori, and I'm a co-founder of Horza Private Limited. So we started with a vision to empower the retail sector from locally to globally. So you might think after having many e-commerce marketplaces, why do we need another one? So in the year 2019, when I was doing my final project during my MBA days, so we have found out a lot of retail sector, retail players are facing tremendous problems and competition from US-based e-commerce marketplaces. When we try to identify what is stopping them to onboard these platforms, which can help them to expand their business reach, like how other brands are doing. So we have found out primarily five things. First one was lack of education and information about the e-commerce marketplaces. So usually what happened, even we have seen when you're just registering on this platform, people get confused like what to do next. When I'm talking about, let's say, a kirana store, they have not much information about like onboarding processes. Okay, suppose if the people don't have GST and other kind of document, there's no one to guide them. So Indian retail sector was in need to get a platform which really understand the ground level problem of retail sector. That is why government has also come up with ONDC marketplaces. So we are quite similar to that, and I'll discuss in the later like how we are covering up all the challenges. So education was the first primary factor that was stopping the retailers to onboard on the platform and sell online products. Second thing, if I talk about the D2C brands, as of now on the existing e-commerce marketplaces, there's a huge crowd of retailers manufacturing brands. It is very difficult for new brands to increase their visibility and the showcasing of the product. Many D2C brands are failed. They are not able to reach the potential buyer because of the huge crowd. As I said, product showcase difficulty for D2C brand is something that is like in India, there are many D2C brands are coming up. But the problem that they are facing is reaching to the potential buyer from the across India. Maybe they are quite good when they think from the metro city targeting point of view. But when I'm talking about tier two, tier three cities, which is also a major part of India, they are unable to reach that. So somewhere there's a distribution gap between these brands and the buyer. So Horza somewhere are coming up with a solution which can help in the product listing, product advertising, and of course increase the business sales as well. Or also the existing platforms which are completely focusing on to boost your online sales. None of the e-commerce marketplaces or any solution is focusing to boost the offline sales. So that is where we come. We are educating the sellers about the e-commerce marketplaces uses and the benefits. We educate the sellers first before the selling or before the pitching our product, how e-commerce marketplace can expand their business reach. It doesn't matter whether you are a manufacturer, D2C brand, kirana store, or a small store owner, you can sell on Horza. If you don't have a GST, we help you in that also. We take you from nothing and we'll make you a huge market potential from across the India. As I said, like this was the first feature that we are educating the sellers. Second thing, helping brand to store reach potential online shopper from pan India. Yes. So basically, what happened even for the trial basis, even we have tried to register ourselves as a seller on different marketplaces, but we have not found any guidance like what to do next. So forget about like performance marketing on e-commerce market. It's quite tough. So what happened when you are registering on Horza as a seller? We are there from day one to the all the process. When a seller registering on Horza, we help them. Like if you don't have a GST, we'll help you with that. Now you're done with the GST, how you need to upload the products, whether you need to upload in a MS Excel sheet or single sheets and all things. How you need to schedule the pickup guy, how our pickup guy will come, when you can schedule, how you can schedule, everything we are helping from beginning to the ascertain the post bank behavior of the buyer. Horza, now if I talk about our future model that we are focusing on, instead of fulfillment center, we'll open our Horza superstores that will act as a fulfillment center plus stores that will offer online and offline shopping experience for the buyers. Now, if I talk about from the seller's point of view, we'll also introduce a walk-in option. So suppose there are five kirana stores nearby my home. I'm staying in Hebal, so let's say five kirana stores. I'm taking an example which are registered on Horza. Now, when I'm placing an order, I have option. I can prefer for the delivery or I can go for the walk-in directly. So it will help these local stores to get online. Now, what happened earlier? What happened? These stores cannot compete in terms of pricing. But what happened with the help of Horza? They can compete in terms of pricing in the form of cashbacks. So suppose a local kirana store cannot offer cashback because they are not aware at all. But with the help of Horza, they can do that. If they would like to offer EMI option, we can provide that. So basically, they can be in a game. So with the Horza, no one should be left behind in the digital era or digital